Sri Upendra Chukla, we're all proud of him. I had occasion to meet with him earlier. Sri Purnal Lakshmaya, a long-term friend of mine, is a very important special minister of Andhra Pradesh, because the thrust of the AP government is the irrigation sector, and he is handling none other than irrigation. I'm glad that we're all here together. Jaipal Reddy and all others were put together this event. Sri Purnal Lakshmaya, in his characteristic fashion, has dealt at some length with the programs that are being taken by the state government, with the programs that have been initiated by the federal government in India. All of you are well-informed NRIs. I'm delighted to see all of you. I'm delighted to see some of the parents of NRIs who are my friends in the student movement, like Raja Reddy, Jagannath Reddy, Sri Ramulu, and so on and so forth. I would know 50% of you, if not directly, your parents and relatives. It's a kind of family get-together. On this occasion, I would like to say a few things about one unique achievement of India. You are aware of the fact that Indian economy is growing at 9%. In fact, 2 days back there was a report, Indian economy is now growing at 9.4%. Indian economy is growing at 9.4%. Which is the fastest in the world, with the possible exception of China. You are aware of all these things. These are all contemporaneous achievements of modern India. I wish to draw your attention to the foundations of Indian democracy. I share your pride in India being a superpower in the software sector. But may I tell you that I derive lot greater pride from the fact that India has been the only successful democracy in the entire third world. I would therefore call Indian democracy a super soft power, as distinct from software power. We need to examine as to why India could be a democracy, whereas every other country in the third world has failed to be. Look at our neighbors, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. We are a huge haven of democracy in the midst of so many kinds of dictatorships. Why did India alone become a democracy? US politicians, be it George Bush or Bill Clinton or Al Gore, are admirers of Indian democracy. I'm posing a question because we need to be aware of this unique strength of our country. Without the leadership of Gandhi, India perhaps could have become an independent country, because the force of decolonization at the global level were much too strong historically for India to have been denied independence. But without Gandhi, India would have never been a democracy. Why do I say this? Show me one country in history which achieved independence or which witnessed a revolution through violence which became a democracy. I don't have to narrate the whole story of modern revolutions, right from French Revolution to the Cuban Revolution. They have done their own glory, I don't deny that. But none of them led to democracy. Mahatma Gandhi performed the miracle of achieving India's independence through the unique technique of non-violence. What did it mean? Millions of our countrymen were involved in freedom struggle for over 3 decades by courting imprisonment without lifting the little hand. Indians were trained in democracy on a gigantic scale for more than 3 decades. That's how India was prepared to be a democracy. And we have been a vibrant, successful democracy for the last 60 years. I wish to draw attention briefly to the global history of democracy. We think democracy is a Western institution. It's not. Democracy is a modern institution and not a Western institution. We often tend to confuse the Western with the modern. You must remember, women in this country or in England, which is considered the mother of democracies, did not have the right to vote until 1920s. Even in Switzerland, women did not have the right to vote until 1960s. Even European nations such as Spain